Are you a sales manager that's struggling to find the right set of words to communicate with your sales rep during a coaching session? If that's the case, you are not alone. So many managers feel overwhelmed by the amount of tasks that they have to do that they often feel that they don't have enough time to properly plan for a coaching session with their sales rep. The great news is that I created a ChatGPT Sales Coaching Prompt Generator template so that way you can streamline your sales coaching process. Before we take a look at the course that I've created today, I want to first talk to you about what is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a natural language processing tool driven by AI technology that allows you to have human-like conversations. So for instance, many people are using ChatGPT to write their resume, draft an email, negotiate salary increases. For today's lesson, we are really going to focus on how it can be used for sales coaching sessions with your reps. Let's get started.
Sabine Taylor, let's go!
Hi, I'm Sabine Taylor, and I have been in sales and training for over 20 years. And during that time, I have trained approximately 20,000 sales reps. So I'm very familiar with the struggles that they face on a day-to-day basis. With that said, I have been blown away by the ChatGPT tool and its awesomeness. So I've decided to put together a template that can help sales managers, sales supervisors, or sales directors streamline their coaching process. So it is called a 5-step ChatGPT Sales Coaching Prompt Generator Framework template. So let's go to the next slide. As with any mini course, there should always be a learning goal. And my desire is that you learn how to effectively use ChatGPT to generate sales feedback prompts to streamline the sales coaching process. So you may be asking, well, why use ChatGPT for sales rep feedback sessions? I have identified 3 reasons why. The first reason is to save time. You can easily modify the coaching template with a few entries, streamlining your coaching process. Number 2, boost confidence. Receive a near perfect script in seconds with ChatGPT, boosting your confidence to deliver your feedback effectively. I want to pause here. When your reps see that you're coming to their coaching sessions with the exact words to help coach them to success, your credibility with the team will go up. Your ability to coach them to success will be much easier for the majority of the cases. And the third reason why is to ensure compliance. You can use the same or similar frameworks used by your company to deliver your feedback. Some companies are sticklers for process, and they really want you to follow a specific feedback framework model, and that's usually for legal reasons. The ChatGPT prompt generator steps really has 5 phases. Number 1, textualize. Number 2, tonality. 3, evaluate. 4, refine. 5, implement. You want to provide ChatGPT with the name of the person that is being coached and what is their role. Perhaps they are a sales rep or a customer service rep. Next, you want to describe the purpose of the coaching session. Maybe you did a ride along or you listened to a phone conversation with the rep talking to a customer, and in both cases, they didn't follow the steps of service. Third, what is the specific challenge or areas of improvement that the person is struggling with? Maybe they cannot close a sale. They are horrible at overcoming objections, and they don't do very well with follow-up. These details are important. In terms of time frame for the coaching session, it's not necessary, but it's nice to have. You can say I have 1 minute, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Finally, which frameworks will be used during the coaching session? Will you be using POS, which stands for praise, opportunity, or suggestion? And then there are other frameworks that you may want to use for your coaching session. When it comes to tonality, it's about behavior. You want to include the tone and style of language that you want ChatGPT to use in the response. For example, do you want the response to be formal or casual? Do you want it to convey a sense of urgency or to be more relaxed? And finally, you want to be mindful of the audience that the response is intended for. Will it be delivered orally or in writing? Are there specific cultural or language norms that need to be considered? And I want to pause here. What we say in America may be considered offensive in Africa, Latin America, or Asia Pacific, but the great thing about ChatGPT is that it understands these cultural norms. Now, once we've entered the prompt and we receive the output or the script, we want to read through it to ensure that it is on topic, follows the desired tone and style, and uses the feedback framework that helps you address specific performance challenges. So earlier we talked about POS feedback, and you may find that initially you provided a prompt that specifically asked for POS, but when you got the output, it didn't use POS. So you want to look for those things. With that being said, there are times when your output is totally wrong, and that is called hallucination. It appears like you're getting the right information, but when you read through it, you'll start to pick up on things that are incorrect. So that's something to keep in mind. Finally, we have refine. You want to identify specific areas of the prompt that need to be changed or improved. So you might say that instead of using business casual as the tone, try generating a response that's more serious. Providing additional feedback that generates a new prompt with the desired revision is what you're looking for in step 4. Number 5 is implementation. This is the last phase. So you want to copy and paste the prompt into a document like Microsoft Word or Google Docs. Then you want to use a prompt as a guide during a coaching session. So if you're over the phone, you can kind of use the script that's given to you by ChatGPT word for word in some cases. However, in other cases, you might be doing a Teams virtual meeting or Zoom or whatever virtual conference software that you're using. But with that being said, you do not want to go to the meeting just reading verbatim off the script. You want to rehearse and practice before you get to that meeting. Remember, it's all about building that credibility with your sales rep. Now, here's a prompt that I've put together. I'm going to read through it. You are a supervisor named Peyton at Banksworth, so that's the name, that's the company, and you have a sales representative named Finley who is having difficulty closing with prospects. So here we see the context, and it continues. Finley has been with the company for some time, and you want to help them improve their ability to communicate the value of the software and close more deals. You've noticed that Finley frequently gets bogged down in technical details and has difficulty explaining the software's benefits in simple terms. So Finley cannot close deals. Although Finley is knowledgeable, they have trouble conveying complex ideas in simple terms. However, they are open to feedback and eager to improve. Using conversational language, that's the tone, and the POS framework, provide a script for your 5-minute feedback session. So now what I'm going to do is just copy and paste this prompt into ChatGPT. You're going to see me do that next, and I'll see you after. So now that you have seen how I've put together a prompt, it's time for you to practice putting together a prompt. But no need to worry, I have this template, and all you have to do is use your work scenario to fill in the template and apply what you have learned during this video presentation. Once finished, move on to the next slide to view a completed sales feedback script. So I want you to take time now to work through this activity. For your convenience, I have filled in the blank. Take a look at it, compare what I wrote to what you wrote. With that said, this is a living and breathing template. You may find that you need to tweak it, and that's what it's meant for you to make it your own. It's time to show what you know. I want you to take time to review these questions carefully and choose the best answer from the available options. Once you have made your selection, move on to the next slide to check your answers. So here are the answers. If you got them all right, congratulations. And if you did not, you can always go back to the video to research. So we're at the video where it's time for us to wrap up. So together we have explored the effective uses of ChatGPT to generate sales feedback prompts and streamline the sales coaching process. We've also learned how to apply knowledge of ChatGPT to generate customized sales feedback prompts based on specific coaching scenarios. And what I mean by applied knowledge, well, you learn that you have to provide contextualized information such as a who, what, when, where, why, and you have to provide the frameworks and the tone that you want ChatGPT to use. So next steps. The ChatGPT Sales Coaching Prompt Generator template will be available in the link description below. You can also find the presentation deck on my LinkedIn profile at Sabine Taylor. And once you put in my name in the search field, you should see the Sales Training Architect. Once you land on my profile, you scroll down, you will see featured section, and that's where this presentation deck will be in case you want to share it with your peers. Then, to support me in growing my channel and to help business professionals and owners searching for tips, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and following me on LinkedIn if you make it there. Thank you for giving me your time. You have completed this course. Happy selling. And I hope the template is a great resource to you. If you use it, let me know in the comments section. And if you modify it, please share how you might have modified it. Thank you.
Different hits, big tune, different play, a different